surrounding Michael Jackson's death and also with his legacy. We'll talk exclusively to his older sister, Rebbie Jackson, in a moment. But first, here's NBC's Jeff Rawson. Jeff, good morning to you.
Hi, Matt. Good morning to you. Hard to believe it's been 10 months since Michael Jackson died, and yet this case is still unfolding. This morning, we have new details on the criminal charges, Michael's kids, and a big announcement about his music. Even in death, Michael Jackson's empire is thriving and profitable. In a new deal, Michael's music will headline a new circus act, a Cirque du Soleil production that will tour the country next year and end up in Las Vegas by 2012. There's also a reality TV show in the works, reportedly a cross between American Idol and Dancing with the Stars. The winners would join the new Cirque du Soleil production. All this as the criminal case pushes ahead. Michael's personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, is charged with involuntary manslaughter, accused of giving Jackson a lethal dose of propofol. Dr. Murray has pled not guilty, and it appears his defense team won't back down.
There's absolutely not going to be a plea deal in this case. This is a case that is going to go to trial, and you are going to see a battle of the experts between the prosecution and the defense. Not going to be easy for either side.
As that case plays out, as Cirque du Soleil comes together, remember Michael's kids are still adjusting to life without their dad. In these recent pictures, they're out and about. Here, Blanket, Prince, and Paris are coming out of karate class with their on-again, off-again nanny, Grace.
I love them dearly. They are the most wonderful kids. I just want to have a group hug.
Mark Lester is their godfather.
Kids are happy. Paris had her birthday at the beginning of the month, and they had a big birthday party for her. Cousins and friends around. They're getting out to the movies. They're doing their martial arts, I think, and so they are happy. Things are settling down, so that's good.
If you don't recognize Mark Lester, maybe you know his work.
I want some more.
As a child actor, he starred in the musical Oliver. Later in life, Mark became close friends with Michael Jackson. In fact, he once donated sperm to Michael and made this stunning claim right here on Today.
It's a possibility that one or all, very unlikely all, but one of those kids may be mine.
To this day, no one knows for sure. From his home outside London, Mark Lester now tells us it's Paris who remains the strongest of them all.
Anyone that's going to step into Michael's shoes, that is Paris.
Officially, Michael's mother, Catherine, has custody of the children, but she is so private, Matt, it's unclear what their life is like day to day.
Jeff Rawson, Jeff, thank you very much. Rebbie, the children, those images at the memorial service, they struck us all. And we have to stop and remember that Prince is 13, Paris is 12,
yeah.
Blanket is 8, I believe. I know you worried a lot that this loss of their father would force them to grow up too quickly. Has that happened?
Yes and no. You're right on the one hand in saying that it can force them to grow up quickly because they're without their father. But on the other hand, they're with family members. They're insulated, you might say, and surrounded with a lot of cousins. And I think it's helping them to be stable and to some extent take their mind off the pressure of all of that. But it's very difficult.
You actually moved in the house for about 2.5, 3 months immediately following your brother's death so you could provide some additional stability to the children. What were those days like?
It was very difficult. It was very hard. You saw different kinds of emotions and family members just expressing how they felt about the whole situation. But yet, day by day, you could see the progression of people, or I should say family members, getting better and dealing with the situation better and feeling more, you might say, serene about everything.
But the kids are happy now? They're well adjusted and doing okay?
They seem to be. They seem to be doing fine.
I wonder about your mom, too. I mean, it's been such a hard year for Catherine, the loss of a son, and then this adjustment to all of a sudden being in the position of raising 3 young children again, because she is the primary caregiver. How's your mom doing?
She's okay. I talked with my mother, I think it was about 3 or 4 days ago. We had a long talk, and she seems to be coping with everything. It's been hard. It hasn't been easy, but she's holding up. And whenever I'm there, I try to help or assist as much as I can. Try to get by to be with the kids and see them and see all of them and spend time.
There's so many.
My wonderful children, Paris